All right, I'm here with the College of New Jersey after their round of 64 performance. I will ask Coach for an opening statement, and if anyone on the media wants to open up with questions immediately after, they can ask accordingly. Coach, take it away.
Thanks for having us. This has been a really fun event, really wonderful couple days here in Cleveland. Man, that's a really good John Carroll team. I think they're going to go far. I'm really proud of this group. You know, I think starting 0-6 on the season, we weren't totally sure what to expect. But I think with the leadership of these three seniors and you know, a lot of championship experience in our conference from these three, we were able to just chip away every single day. And the hard work from these three in particular, our upperclassmen leading our young group. And, you know, I've been at TCNJ for 9 years, and we've been super close to that championship every year. And, you know, these three get to walk out of here with a championship. So I couldn't be prouder. You know, not our best game of basketball today, but I think, like I said, that John Carroll team is really good, and they have 22 players, so that helps. But, yeah, couldn't have asked for more from these three. Really proud of them. They're all going to go on and do amazing things, and I know their basketball careers are going to set them up really well for this. So.
Awesome. If anyone else on the floor has any questions, I'll answer any.
Coach, was there a comparable to John Carroll in your schedule this year? And so how do you accept it?
Yeah, you know, in watching film on them, I felt like it was going to be a good matchup from a size perspective. They're probably one of the more undersized ranked teams that we've seen. But, you know, we played Trinity early on in the season. We played Christopher Newport, and we played Smith after Christmas, and competed really well against all three of those opponents. And I thought the level of play was going to be similar to that. Different style of play, but a similar level. And so we knew we were up for a good challenge today for sure, but this team hasn't backed away from a challenge. I scheduled really hard for a reason, because I was really hoping to be in a game like this in the tournament. So, yeah.
For your three seniors, what does it mean to end your career in the tournament?
I mean, I think you
I wasn't sure.
I feel like it's an honor to be here. Our goal was obviously always to win NJAC, and at the beginning of the season, we wrote on the board NCAA, so we reached our goals. Obviously, would have liked to go a little bit further, but we did what we had to do.
Yeah, I just wanted to give props to John Carroll. Obviously, they were really good tonight, a really good team. But I think that we were able to come together at the right time later on in the season. We had tough opponents in semifinals and championship of our conference play, and we were able to win it, obviously, and then playing off of like a high game like we did on Sunday, coming here and focusing, it was challenging, but I think we had a good showing today.
I know you love a mic, Maya.
To go off what Liv said, we set like 3 main goals for our season, and we conquered all 3 of them: to make the NCAA tournament, beat a ranked team, which we did last weekend, and then to win the NJAC. And I feel like this team, we started 0-6, like Coach said, and like this team conquered that deficit really well.
Well, full disclosure, the bribe is what it is. The bribe has been that if we take 3 charges in a game this season, they get ice cream. So they were really going hard for that tonight. We almost got it. Liv, I was counting on you. But yeah, I mean, I think, like, you know, we've got a small roster. We've got a small roster to begin with, and then we had some injuries, so 10 healthy bodies coming into tonight. And I think when you have a small group like that, they're naturally going to be a really tight-knit group. You know, and this team spends a lot of time together, probably too much time together, in my opinion. And, you know, I think with that, you get that joy, right? And, you know, there's no better, in my mind, there's no better platform for that than the game of basketball, right? It's such a fun fun game. It's such a fun environment. Our gym at home, Packer Hall, is like on game nights, on doubleheaders with the men, like it's packed and it's energetic. And, I think our team plays with that. And so that was one of the things we talked about at halftime tonight was like, listen, we have nothing to lose here. We're down 20 at half. Let's play with that joy. Let's find that, and I think we saw bits and pieces of that in the second half. So, couldn't be prouder of them. And that's what we get to walk out with is that and sort of those memories from our conference run and championship. So you guys want to add to that at all?
Having such a young group of girls, it takes a lot of buy-in from freshmen, sophomores who might have played a little bit last year, and this year their role is a lot bigger. So I think that joy really comes from everyone being bought into us leading by example, telling them what to do, telling them how we do things around TCNJ. And like Coach said, we spend like so much time together. So we're best friends, all of us. We'll continue to be friends even after we leave. And our connection on the court is clear that we actually really like each other.
All right, one more question for you, and then we'll get you out of here. You guys had their first tournament appearance since 17-18 season. Like you guys said, had an incredible win this past weekend, defeating the 23rd ranked team in the nation and getting guys here for the first time for you as individuals as well as your team. What do you three seniors want as your legacy to be to this school, to what you guys did to this basketball program in the future?
Okay, I'll go first. So Coach kind of said it's in the locker room, but I really pride myself on being like a really hard worker, and I think that everyone got that from me. I try to show up every day in practice and games with everything that I can, and I was able to have that impact on my team, and I think that it rubs off on people game days and in practice. So I think that just continuing that show up every day and work as hard as you can, I know they're going to do that next year too.
I remember reading something like earlier in the season about this time in 20 years, like people aren't going to remember how many starts you had, how many points you had, how many rebounds you had. They're just going to remember how you treated them. So every day I kind of just went in with that mindset. Like I want these people to still love me after the season's over and not be like, oh, well, just live, like I want to have connections for the rest of my life. So that's what I really prided myself on every day, whether it was in basketball, when we were just hanging out together.
I'm going to keep it short and sweet, but I want to leave my leadership to the younger players on our team. I feel like I came in every day, like, trying to be energetic, loud, of course. But, yeah, I want to leave my leadership with the younger crew that's coming up.
Awesome. Congratulations, guys.